Hello. It is the 26th of November. It's been a long time. I was working straight through for 10 weeks and one day off a week, 12-hour days. It wasn't conducive to making videos or doing anything but eating, sleeping, and working. That's done now, so I have managed to catch up on nearly all of your videos, and that will be why you might have noticed me comment bombing you. So my apologies, but we're almost caught up now. I've had a mail call. It's actually, let's call it a triple mail call, because Southpaw Davy at Southpaw Davy's Urban Farm, link in the description below, has kindly sent myself, Deb Garnett, and Ryan from A Little Dirt Never Hurt some seeds and some lovely gifts and a very nice letter, all the way from Switzerland. So thank you very much. Some of the seeds that were included for us: European elder, which kind of, I guess, started all this off. We were talking about, we do have a Sambucus canadensis here, but it is different than the European elder. And Southpaw Davy very kindly offered to send me some seeds. And of course, that led to other seeds, which always happens, right? He sent us packets of Wentzell beef tomatoes. I guess they're just giant. He got an absolutely massive tomato. I think it was over 500-600 grams. Aztec rainbow chilies, which I know he's been sending out to other YouTubers because we've expressed an interest in them. King of the North bell peppers, looking forward to trying those. Stump Carrot. Now, those were seeds that he had bought, and he sent me a packet of those. I think they'll do really good in my clay soil, and I've been looking for an orange carrot for quite a while. I've found my favorite purples and black carrots, but the orange ones, they're eluding me. He also sent, have a packet of sweet candle carrot seeds. Now, Deb Garnett grew these not long ago, and the last year, sorry. And when I met up with her in a parking lot in an industrial estate to hand over the seeds, sounds very dodgy, doesn't it? She brought along some seed potatoes and some sweet candle carrots that she had grown, and they're massive carrots. And yes, Deb, they are so sweet, hence the name sweet in the moniker there. Absolutely gorgeous. But I did, Dave, I gave those seeds to Deb because she hadn't done any more seeds. She had no more of those seeds, and I thought, well, boy, if you're growing carrots like that, the sweet candles like you, Deb. So they're off to her, and I hope I might get some more next autumn. Nudge, nudge. Also, Norwegian Monastery beans, which I believe are a white drying bean. They look a little bit like a white northern bean, or a great northern bean, rather. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to growing those too. So Ryan, I haven't got your goodies to you yet. They are in here, along with, I shouldn't spoil the surprise, but I will. Your very own pricker outer. That's right. And it's waxed. All of our pricker outers are waxed, and so therefore they should not have any problem with water. So thank you very, very much, Dave. That's a lovely letter. It was just a delight and a great excuse to go see Deb, and shortly Ryan, as I hand over his part of the parcel. So thank you very much for that again. There's been a tag. I have been tagged. Mike at Mike's Allotment has tagged me on a challenge that has been recently revived by Bill and Val over at Bill and Val's Allotment 2 Plots of Heaven. It is things to read, watch, and do. Well, read. I don't read fiction. I don't. I read newspapers, which I suppose is largely fiction. But as for books, I read things that I can use, learn from, whatever. Right now, I've been to the library, and I got this book. It's just basically planting for seasonal pollinators. I don't have any flowers in my garden that flower in the spring, so I need to rectify that situation pretty quick. So I picked this book up. It's by Sarah Wyndham Lewis. Her and her husband own Bermondsey Street Bees in London. So I'm looking forward to getting into that. Another book I was picked up at the library, Can It and Ferment It. Now you might think, well, you know, everything's in, you know, now, so what's the issue here? Why are you doing this now? Well, I will copy some of these recipes out. But the nice thing about this book is that it organizes the varieties of things that you can and ferment by season. So spring, summer, and fall and winter. So I've already seen some nice recipes in here. Kvass is a fermented beet drink. I've got lots of beets, so that's something I could do. Now those are my library books that I own right now, that I will be dipping into before the holiday season, especially is this one. Nigel Slater, The Christmas Chronicles. I read this front to back last November, and the recipes and stories and the recollections, and I just love Nigel's writing anyway. And this morning I opened The Guardian, and the first thing I saw was his prune brownie recipe, which just looks so incredible. So now I have to make those too. The other book that I have been reading, I just got it in the mail, I ordered it not too long ago, is the Book of St. John. So that's Fergus Henderson and Trevor Gulliver from St. John Restaurant, also bread and wine, and various other ventures that they do. I first went to that restaurant back in the 90s. I was working for a woman called Bella Freud. She's a fashion designer, and we were working at London Fashion Week. And after the show, she took us all out to St. John, and I was smitten. So, and I still am. So yes, that is what I read, and I don't have a television, so I watch the birds in my backyard. I love that. And I watch you guys, of course. You're so inspiring, and you give me such great ideas of things to grow and cook. So please keep it up. I really enjoy that. To do, well, I love cooking. That's what I like to do. I like to cook. I like preserving. I love roasting, baking, sauteing. I love the techniques. I love playing around with sauces. I read about cooking. Thomas Keller, Julia Child. I find it all very fascinating and delicious, of course. So that's it. I'd like to tag 3 people for the things to read, watch, and do as well. And those people are William Coleman. He's out in Surrey, BC, out in the wild west of Canada. I'll put a link to his channel below. You probably all already watch him anyway. He's doing some very cool things with microgreens at the moment. Joyce in the Netherlands. Joyce at What I Grow, Netherland Allotment. I'd like to tag you. It's a different country. I'd like to know what you do, the things you watch, and what you like to read. And of course, Tracy at Tracy's Little Patch of Dirt. And my apologies to Tracy because I've been working. I haven't caught up on your videos yet, but it's my plan to do today and tomorrow. So Tracy, if you're watching, please, what do you read, what do you watch, and what do you like to do? And I guess that's it for right now. It has been an age. I'm really glad you've stuck with me this far, and we'll see you in about a week or so. I've got another video planned. So take care, and thanks for joining me.